no limit riders. I get down, I hold my tank up high. Watch how many get wild. Nah, 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 nah. Make them say,
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California.
Here we go.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce.
3 points.
And, of course, Fred VanVleet. This is their first game without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking... long-term rather than short.
Well, when you talk about this game here tonight, Richard, these two teams like to get out and run.
I expect both teams to be pushing the pace and making this a bit of a track meet. Conditioning will be tested.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
On the wing, Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. KD, that's for 2. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. LaVine with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Back to DeRozan. There's a screen by Murray. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 10.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's LaVine. And stolen by Thompson. pass to Isaac. Here's Miller. Isaac a screen. To the paint. Westbrook with the steal. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Levine throws it down.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy. He's making an impact at the line, 4 for 5 already.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Kings leading out. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that's now 21 points for Reed Sheppard. Out to Carter. Lets a floater go. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Durant in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And it's Carter missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
And when Sheppard is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Ho hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD. Just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
And KD, no good on that one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hunter with it. Now Smith defending. It's Carter, high post. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Your Kings, 21. The Rockets, 27.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Kevin, back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Rockets leading by 7. Now, Miller. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Here's Shepherd. 21 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. Oh, my goodness. The slam.
Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Thompson looking for an opening. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Thompson. Off with the layup. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Şengün with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
To the middle. Out to Carter. And he drives in. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 8-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. No good from 11 feet. Rockets leading by 8. Houston moving it around. 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
1:56 left here in the second. And here is Monk. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And that one's good. Hunter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Monk outside. Hunter the screen. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Şengün. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's a screen. Here's the try. And then Monk with the dunk.
Ooh, don't sleep on Monk's athleticism. The young man can be explosive.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Carter. Now Monk. Covered by Miller. Sweet move. And it's Monk laying it in.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Doesn't go that time. That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
One of the best dunkers of this era. LaVine loves to put on a show.
And, oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Şengün with the bucket.
You don't even have to talk about the job he's doing. All you need to do is look at his stats.
Here's LaVine. A special move before the shot. LaVine's got 17.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Miller outside. Pass to Thor. Thompson outside. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spurt. Fast break. Here we go. Rebounded by Isaac.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Şengün. 10 points for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They roll.
Wasted no time on that one. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is within Sabonis' range. This year, you're comfortable with him taking a select amount of those shots.
The Kings trail by 4. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Houston with a big group substitution here. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. The lead is 2. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Nice move. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 21.
An excellent floater from Shepherd. He continues to work on that shot.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Shepherd. And good that time. He's got 21.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Left side, Westbrook. Kick out to Levine. Here's Sabonis. Can't nail the jumper.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Down low. Pass to Shepherd. There's the 3. No look there. Miss number 4 in 12 tries. The Kings trail by 4. Out to Carter. Now, here's Hunter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shepherd. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Shepherd's got 21.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Here's Carter. Hunter on the wing. Now Achua. Monk for 3. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Rockets lead by 4. 5 from goal.
64.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter of what is still anybody's ballgame. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it. It's the right time to talk. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Durant for 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
3 points.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Sinks the triple.
And that's right right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Clifford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Shepard. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Achua. The rebound by Shepard. Hustling up the court, Durant.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Hunter on the wing. Shakes him. Driving in. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Shepard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Timeout. Timeout.
Shepard's got 7 points for the quarter.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Kings trail by 9. There's a screen by Murray. LaVine wide open. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead. Outside DeRozan. Going inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
On the wing, Thompson. Houston moving it around. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Thompson outside. Şengün. Oh, what a play inside.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. LaVine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
And that one is good.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
He drills the 3.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
LaVine. Sweet shot at the right time.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Thompson fires. 3. Good.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Oh, the slam dunk.
This is something that Russ just takes pride in. Loves nailing these important shots.
Westbrook rips down the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 11-point game.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
They get a hand on it. Durant with the steal. And there's the dunk.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
And it's LaVine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league. Huge points from Şengün, the big man from Turkey, stepping up.
The Kings trail by 11. And stolen by Miller. Now Şengün. Tries again. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Zach LaVine. Got it. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Here's Miller. Durant. Misses the three.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.